Yeah, just talking further about conspiracy theories, I kind of enjoy this dynamic where we listened to the Russia interference, whatever, for what, 3 years? Maybe longer? I don't even know that much about it, because honestly, it really didn't interest me. It's like, okay, maybe Russia bought some Facebook ads, but did that actually interfere in our election more than, like anything else interfered? Not in my judgment at all. And I wasn't going to invest the time to figure out what was true, what wasn't true. I just figured it was an argument kind of about nothing. Now there's a lot of bullshit coming out of the other side of the aisle. Maybe there's some truth to it, but a lot of it has been like debunked bullshit. And the media and a lot of people in the media are up in arms that they're spreading this disinformation, throwing our democracy out of whack. And, as a Republican-aligned voter, I don't want to see idiots. I don't want to see the president spreading conspiracy theories, making himself look like a fucking idiot. Or Rudy Giuliani or people close to him. Because it kind of discredits him. But it's like, what about the other side of the aisle? What about 3 years of Russian interference bullshit where they actually tried to impeach the fucking president? So how can they now turn around and say, oh, this is irresponsible, these conspiracy theories? It's like, yeah, I don't really want people spreading lies and disinformation on my side because I think it's harmful, but I don't know. The other side did it for 3 years at the highest levels to the point of impeachment. So I don't see how they can now turn around and complain and cry foul. So I don't know. It's just kind of interesting how that works. And you see these social media companies, they exercise a certain amount of censorship or like limited censorship where they put a warning label on the president's tweets where they say, this is disinformation or whatever. Here's a link about election fraud. But then you end up in this dynamic where you have one person that says election fraud took place, and then they have a Republican who says, oh, I haven't seen any evidence of election fraud. And then people on the right or Trump fans discredit that guy, call him a rhino, call him a liar, call him a sellout, call Fox News a sellout. So it's like no matter who goes against your narrative, like I'm biased. I recognize the fact that I'm biased, but I like to think that I'm pretty, I can put that bias aside and be objective. I at least hope I do that to a certain degree. But it's like no matter who supports this narrative, no matter who goes against the narrative, they're going to discredit them on both sides. And whoever is for it is, a champion of the truth. So it's just kind of interesting how that works. And to watch the social media companies try to censor it, it's like the more and more bullshit I see online, the more I think that censorship or some type of policing isn't going to work. People are just going to have to get used to bullshit being out there and trying to find what the reality is in any situation. So maybe people will get used to these bullshit lies, these conspiracy theories, and being able to parse through the truth. But by coddling them and trying to filter, not only is it basically impossible to do, it seems, it doesn't work. It might actually backfire. So I don't know. Maybe I'm naive, but at this point, I think maybe there's always going to be a certain amount of censorship, like death threats and beheading videos and things of this nature. But the more I see, the more I think maybe a laissez-faire solution where people just have to use their best determination and trusted sources to figure out what the truth is, rather than trying to police the internet and then people cry foul over censorship and this and that. But it is an interesting exercise Kind of an unprecedented. I know we had the 2000 election, but this seems to be a acrimonious on another level, and you got multiple states involved. But yeah, I don't. It's hard to say how your average American looks at this, but I'm pretty sure they acknowledge Biden as the president, unless the news sources are lying. That could definitely be possible. But I don't know. Anytime you take a position in a situation, whether it's like Monica Lewinsky, which was a weapon for the Republicans, I believe that backfired because they thought the Republicans overplayed their hand, basically. The American people had enough of it, and it actually backfired on them, I believe. So, got to be strategic about how you do it and not just play that card, not beat a dead horse with it. Anyway, it'll be interesting to see how it all turns out. Everyone have a good day.